Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so for Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade, we are pretty much here. In a couple of hours time, we are going to be getting the half-year anniversary going on. From that, the logins will begin, the cubes will be there, free-to-play cubes. This recollection page will be up for grabs. I'm grateful and thankful that they're adding the event marathon. So with this, good resource to be gained an additional 1500. More importantly, there's that beautiful GSR ticket, of course. So yeah, that's going to be clutch. Obviously we knew about this. I'm eager to see on what character will be involved. The fact that Fujigoda is in there, that that speaks a lot of volume. So there's that. That recollection card is that's brand spanking new. That's interesting. Either way, but yeah, ITADORI, as you guys can see, will be starting things off. So I'm going to do my one lot, and obviously through the event and whatnot, you guys can get his skin for free. Now, one thing to note, this ITADORI skin is only for the anniversary ITADORI, which I feel like they should just made it for all ITADORI, if I'm being completely real. This does give you a slight little stat increase bust, FYI. Basically, having this skin equipped just gives him like an extra 100 in the taijutsu range of things, of course. So that's pretty much how this skin operates. But again, it's only for the anniversary ITADORI. So we're going to go on Sweep, which is the new piece of content that is soon to be releasing for global. And yeah, I mean, I'll give my praise to the man. This ITADORI is a fantastic character, of course, so to those that are going to be going in for this man. And hey, look, at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be getting, what's it, a free multi. So if you pull it, congratulations, you can utilize this ITADORI. You can have a much powerful yellow mono team. You can run the anniversary Gojo, which should be practically everyone's #1 character to prioritize, if I'm being completely real. But that's kind of where we're at right now on what I would suggest. But again, there's a lot to be gained with this ITADORI. So obviously, to make the best of this man, you want to work on getting his ultimate, making him your main DPS. As it stands right now, I know that on global, Shoko is not available in the game just yet, but you can quite comfortably put Gojo in here, right? If you choose to, if you manage to get lucky. Basic Ghetto, Momo, there's a lot of supportive role that you can really quite easily fit in here. Now, obviously, you just got to keep in mind that it has to be in the line of it being taijutsu, since that's kind of what we're working off with. So yeah, that's something to take note. But anyway, primarily this is what one of the better yellow team looks like, outside of course the whole teen Gojo, since that kind of switches it up. Because at that very given moment, I think the best layout would be then Rare Yuki over SSR Yuki, just saying, and then Teen Gojo, or you could do Megami, Yuki, Teen Gojo. Yaga will always stay there, of course. So there's that. Anyway, let me just drop the ult here. Get a little crack in here. Okay. Oh, wait, 5 turns. Ooh, I think I did something wrong somewhere. Oh, it's fine. It don't matter. It don't matter. There we go. Get those beautiful hits in. And then we can start piling on. I mean, I should have technically saved it, but it's fine. It's a... Okay. Right. We are going to go for the casual hit here. So piling on those damage. Get that damage out increase from Megami's first skill. And then, of course, we've got 3 turns of just nothing but brutal attacks, which is the key thing for this ITADORI. So, and because we got a lot of like buffing and debuffing going on, we can resort to piling on the skill 3, which is what we want to do. So, what I will do is drop that, pop that off, keep with that going. There we go. Now, realistically, I would have much preferred to keep Megami and ITADORI together, because of course we can. I think the main expansion is up and running with the exact time, with like 3 turns basically. Because I'm trying to maximize with every hit that what Megami does. ITADORI can still benefit from it through results. So, right, let's do this. Let's do this. Obviously, by doing the skill 3. you're still going to be doing, well, to be fair, you're going to be doing high amount of damage there. That's kind of what we're trying to maximize here. Okay. Okay, I was off. I was completely off, but we're gonna still run with it. We are definitely gonna still run with it. So in this scenario, I'm actually gonna apply the buff to get the big hit in for the first skill. Plus my Kaisen MG is stacked up, so we can actually resort to utilizing gaining those buffs for one turn. Again, the first skill isn't primarily what most will go for, because again the buffs are only on for one single turn. So that second hit will make the most of it. So just bear that in mind, of course. But I think we are just going to casually apply that, because well, we do want to chase the ult right here. I think that's the one thing that sets apart this character and Ino, because you've got to keep in mind Ino is the other character that applies double hits in a single turn. Ino gets his ultimate so quick. It's yeah, it's pretty disgusting if you ask me. That's the biggest difference, but Itadori's hit way more harder. So I don't think I'll be able to get the full sweep, but we can still get the damage off, and you guys can see how Itadori is an absolute menace. Because I haven't really managed to maximize Itadori's full turns, of course. But yeah, just letting you guys know that the setup for yellow is looking very strong. Okay, that's Shoko's last heal for the for the fight. Alright, I'm gonna go for a regular hit. So we've only got a few more turns left. Yeah, I don't think I want to get to full sweep. That's fine. No stun, but that's fine. Alright, cool. Now we can start cooking with gas. Alright, so we are going to drop that, drop this, drop that. Let's see what we can cook up here. Damage dealt increase of 25%. Shoko's also dropping the defense or the incoming attack. Right, let's see if I get a big hit here. A big whammy, a big hit. Itadori. Boom. Very nice. Damn, we were so close to get the. I was hoping for the breakdown, not gonna lie. I'm really hoping for the breakdown, but we can make do. We can make do. Right, we'll drop that, drop that, drop that. Okay, so now because we're in that little prime spot, we're just going to really pile on the second skill. So 3.5 right there. Boom, boom, boom. 4.4. Yeah, it just stacks up quite beautifully, quite nicely. Yeah, so somewhere I've done goofed up, but it's fine. I'm going to just drop that. Why not? And then we can just keep that. Also, keep in mind when you are using the Itadori, another way to kind of maximize his play is you can always, with the additional next turns that he gets, you can really pile it on with this third skill. Again, to get most damage out of it, and you're still gaining from the buffs. So there we go. This should hit pretty hard. If we get consecutive black flashes, oh, this is going to be insane. There we go. Didn't get any black flashes there. We've still got 3.3. Oh, there's one. Hey, there we go. We got two. Ah, yeah, I kind of needed to play my RNG card there a little bit better, but it is what it is. You win some, you lose some, boys. You win some, you lose some. And then we're back to square one. But either way, you guys have seen the power of this Itadori. And again, in terms of, I would say, if we're excluding the current new flaws that JP have added, because they are extremely tough. I've only seen one JP player get through all 80 floors. Majority are actually stuck below 70, like myself. It is tough. But yeah, in terms of like the previous floors, aka 0 to 60, to those, if you haven't done the additional 6, then if you are struggling, especially in the yellow department, I mean, Team Gojo technically can clean house, but for me personally, when I came back in to it all, the 60 floors were already there, and in terms of the yellow, I catered more so for this Itadori than I did with my Team Gojo. My Itadori is more built up, and yeah, let's just say having a big hit of an ultimate along with those 2 additional steps, or like, additional hits per turn, those really did help out on clearing the field a lot sooner than later. So, but yeah, you guys get the idea. There's still a lot of damage to be dealt from this man. If set up correctly, again, you can quite easily do all the sweep, of course. I think it was, I goofed up on floor 5 or 6. I should have actually had everything switched over to the next phase on floor 4, so my bad. However, with all that being said, like I said, if you're going to be summoning for this man, more so for the whales and the dolphins. I wish you all the best of luck. There's a lot of great things to come from this character. It does open up a lot of options for your yellow play. It does provide you with that taijutsu option now, rather than obviously just full on catering to the Jujutsu, since Teen Gojo's been hard carrying Kukusagi SP. That's Jujutsu. So it basically just opens up a lot more options for you, basically. Teen Gojo, look, he still runs, right? You know, he's still doing fine. I can't even deny that. Teen Gojo is still as fine. So for those that are free to play and for those that I'm advising, this is unfortunately not a character that you need to chase for due to the fact that you've got limited cubes and whatnot. Teen Gojo is just as fine. I'm just putting that right now. Megumi is in the general pool panel, so he will be your booster. You can resort to running Yaga, Yuki, Megumi, Teen Gojo. And then as time goes on, you can throw in Shoko if you choose to get lucky, if you manage to pull her and whatnot, but it opens up a little bit more. But I'm just saying that Teen Gojo, for those that are going to be skipping out of Itadori, don't worry, you ain't going to be missing out much, because Teen Gojo Loki is still holding it down to this day as we're hopping over on the JP side of things with the 1.5 year anniversary. I'm telling you right now, Teen Gojo is still doing his thing, and sooner or later, you never know. I have a slight feeling that look, if Collab, Geto, and Yuta can get their buffs, it's only a matter of time where the Triple Boys, aka the half-year anniversary characters, will get their slight little touch-up. So yeah, Teen Gojo is still kicking ass and chewing bubblegum. So don't phase out on missing out on this Itadori. Just stay strong, focus on Gojo. That's going to be the next banner, by the way. So there's that. But to those that are going to be summoning, you are in for a treat. This Itadori is a fantastic, one of the best DPS characters that the game has to offer, and one of the best, oh sorry, the best taijutsu, I guess, if you want to give him the #1 spot in some way for yellow typing. So, yeah.